Yeah, the state of California has done a good job in trying to get some protections in state law. And that's why I'm like very frustrated with basically the only conversation happening on Capitol Hill is around this idea of like federal preemption, meaning should the federal government stop states from putting in place these protections? And like, I think that's such a bad faith argument. Like, if we clearly are not doing what we need to here at the federal level, so we should at least be letting the states be doing it. And like, I'm not going to vote for anything that means that my constituents in California have less protections than they have right now. Like, that's not what we should be doing. We should be trying to do as much as we can.
Can you give us an update on that Guardrails Act that you wrote regarding Donald Trump's executive order, right? He tried to ban states from regulating AI, which is obviously insane. If there was one state I would trust to regulate AI ahead of the federal government, it would be California.
Yep.
Where are we at with that?
Yeah, so we introduced it. Obviously this Republican majority is not going to let it come up for a vote. We're trying to get co-sponsors, and hopefully if we have the majority next year, we'll be able to do something. But there's also some, like, I would argue, bad faith bipartisan conversations happening around preemption. And I think it's really important for Democrats to be on the side of saying, like, people should be protected, especially when we already have laws about things like fair employment. And if we're not going to do our jobs, then states at least should be able to.
So even if California passed a law saying all of our laws regarding employment, regarding housing, regarding healthcare apply to AI, like agentic AI, when it's executing tasks on behalf of businesses, even if you just said, like, we're going to enforce our laws everywhere, would that still be, I mean, I know it was an executive order, it wasn't a federal law, but would that still be blocked or sued or slowed?
Yeah. So in theory, federal law could supersede all state law. Now,
Right.
part of the issue is that, especially like some of the conversations happening right now, the preemption is written very broadly. So then there's going to be years and years and years of litigation around what is actually preempted and what isn't. And that's functionally going to mean that everything is preempted until those lawsuits are done deciding what is preempted or not.
Wonderful.
And in that time, we're going to have like 12 new models and a whole different world we're dealing with.
Right.